Hello, right on time. Hello, everyone. Hello. All right, I'm just lighting my sage to cleanse this area. So ready. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I just have to wait for Bree to chime in here. All right. Hello, say hello. Say hello, everyone. All right. Getting everything cleansed here. I have my water. Hello. Yes, I will adopt you as a son. If you're, within age. I'll do like 20 and under. Hello, Busty. Hello, how are you? Hey guys, don't forget to like and share this live. So, hey Bree, I see you're on, so chime in, please, and I will put you up on the screen. No, you can't call me mommy because I know you're not really younger than 21. All right. Get over it. Here we go. Hello, love. Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Here we are.
Can you hear me well? Can you?
I can.
Okay. If you can, how is everyone? Can everyone hear Bree? Say hey to Bree. Say hey. Can you hear Bree? Can you see the
Hey
screen
guys.
at all, Bree?
So you're my whole screen, and then I'm a little square on the bottom right corner.
Okay. Can you still see the script down below?
I can.
Okay. Perfect. Awesome. And you guys can hear her pretty well, I hope. Yes, because I can hear her well. I just want to make sure that everything is good to go before we start. So, thank you so much for joining us. We do have a few moderators in here, Brandy and Busty, and they will help you if you have any questions, if you want to chime in, if you guys see or feel like putting any of our clues together for us. Yes, we are a team, guys. We're a team. So if you have any insight, please say it in the text box below. Kind of let us know what's going on. Our moderators will catch it if it's something big that we're not seeing, okay? Because we each have our own abilities in the sense that I am more visual. And Bree, you want to describe your abilities a little bit?
I'm predominantly clairaudient, so I do get some visions, but mostly I hear my channeled messages. So that's why we're such a great team, I think, because we really cover all aspects of it. So
Okay, awesome. All right, guys, are you ready? Don't forget to share this. Please go out and share. Come back. I'm gonna get my area just set. Take a couple breaths just to like clear my energy because I'm super excited. And yes, go ahead and everybody can say hi in the chat box while Bree and I kind of do our thing and get ready. Please don't forget to share this and like this throughout and let us know what's going on. Ready, Freddy's, okay? Okay,
yeah.
I just need a breath or so, Bree, because I'm just a little excited about tonight, okay?
I'm so excited. I am amped up. Even with this hurricane coming, all I can think about is just being here right now. So that's good because it's taking my mind off of everything. So
Yes,
if anybody is in the path of Hurricane Irma, I am praying for you. Or
yes.
Ida. Is she Ida?
Ida, yes. You know, it's so funny. I kept saying Irma in my head the whole time you were saying that. So you probably were listening to me. I don't know. I was like, this reminds me of Irma. And okay.
Thank you. And remember, guys, your comments do go quick when there's a lot of you. So if we miss it, we didn't mean to. But thank you so much for your prayers.
All right.
I am going to save myself and my space. I ask my angels for a circle of protection. I ask my guides to help me with clear and guided messages as we channel. Johnny Gosch?
All right, girl. Like, I'm already. It's so hard to not see visions right away or to get things right away when you say their name. So I feel like I see two things like at the same exact time. All right. Now, the first thing is I see like this man's face, and I feel like he's probably maybe in his 50s. But at the same time, I feel like I see like a little boy, and he's like kind of lost in the woods or the bush, and he's calling for his mom. So, um, I don't know if that is a metaphor or, I know he was a paper boy, 1982, right? Des Moines, Iowa. He was taken from the street. So,
Yeah. And
I
his
mean,
dog and his wagon were left behind.
so like right away, I know I said in a video about him being alive, and I feel like I can't pass this point up right now to say that I feel like he's like I'm getting a metaphor about him like running through the woods, like wanting his mom.
And as soon as you say that, I actually get a vision myself of coming up behind him. And if you guys have been watching our promos, then you would remember I was pointing to the knife. And because when Katie says that she can see him running through the woods calling for his mother, I see a man, the same man that you're talking about, coming up behind him and stabbing a knife in his back. Now, when I first saw this, when I first saw Johnny's picture, I was under the impression that meant film. But now that we're realizing that our channel messages are more and more metaphors, I think that the knife in the back is a metaphor for somebody stabbing him in the back, like metaphorically speaking.
Okay, so because my throat is like on fire. I feel like I have to say the word uncle for some reason. Like I feel like, and I'm getting like these, like my face is on fire. Like I shouldn't be saying this, but I feel like
Okay, when you say uncle, you're on dad's side.
what?
I immediately hear, I think my volume got messed up here. I immediately hear on dad's side when you say uncle. Like that's just what I hear right off.
Okay, let me write this. I gotta write this down here.
Yeah, by my notes too. Somebody just tried to call me and interrupt my event here, and now I feel like I'm not hearing you loud enough there. See if that helps.
Okay, okay.
And
Um,
I also hear family friend. So there's something with and being stabbed in the back, connecting these
okay, like
dots of you hearing
okay,
uncle.
okay. So metaphorically, the stabbing in the back, that makes so much sense. Like if it was connected to the family, I guess.
Now, if any of you know the story of Johnny Gosch, his mother has been doing most of the work to figure out what happened to her son, because back then in 1982, the police wouldn't even, not even for a minor, do anything about the case for 72 hours. And even after that 72 hours, the police did not have much involvement, and dad did not have much involvement in actually searching for Johnny. It was all his mother.
Okay, so like I feel like I can visually see two people in a car. Now I don't know if I don't know who these people are. I feel like one is definitely this man in their 50s, and I see a younger child. So like I'm questioning whether this man is like Johnny now, or if I'm seeing Johnny as a child with this man. I honestly I don't know either. I don't know either way. I mean, I can't confirm per se, but like I feel like the man has like I feel like his hair is white, and it's like kind of maybe like this, and then he has either like different colored mustache or eyebrows other than his hair. Like maybe they're darker than like his salt and pepper hair. Um
Okay.
so I mean, I don't know who this face is. But like,
When
this
you
is how
say that, I see they smile a lot, like, because I see like smile lines and like he's a friendly, like I feel like he's friendly, but and I trust him. Like I have
yes.
this feeling of trust
Okay.
to
So,
him.
yes, because I was just about to say, like, I feel like Johnny is really compliant. Like, I feel like he's like easily, like they're able to say something to him, like to make him believe that someone doesn't want him, or just change his mind about something really easily. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like he's easily manipulated. Like, there wasn't a struggle at some point, is what I'm trying to say.
He went willingly. I believe that he went willingly, and I just heard he told me that we were going fishing. I and again, feeling like this is somebody he trusts. I don't feel like he was snatched off the corner. I feel almost like you said, like he was brainwashed. And I heard ideology, which when I first heard that, I didn't even know what it meant right off. I had to Google it, and it literally means what you're saying. You know,
Okay.
he was told that maybe it was, that his family didn't want him or something to make him feel safe enough to get in this car on his own.
Okay.
And then I just, oh, where did I put it back in? I just pulled agreement. I literally just pulled agreement.
That makes sense. I mean, that doesn't make
Put it
sense.
back in.
But I mean,
Right. It's a start though. It makes sense why like no one would hear him screaming or like there wasn't like a struggle.
right.
Yeah, ideology, just so everybody knows, is a system of ideas. It's a manner of thinking of a group, individual, or culture. So it's pretty much being brainwashed. And this is one of the first things that I heard when Katie first showed me Johnny's picture before I even knew anything about it. So it's fitting right into your visions right now, Katie. But I do feel like when I get in the car with this man that I trust, that I willingly go with, that my intuition is screaming at me that it's probably not a good idea, but I still go along with it. Like I don't it's like not listening to your intuition. I just trust.
All right. So, let's focus on do you want to focus on the who, the background, because like I wasn't even able to get, I mean, the only thing that I could ever even look up, for example, was the fact that the police waited 72 hours before they even would start looking for a child back then. And I believe it was this case, Johnny's mom, who got them to change that law of looking more quickly. So, I mean, this is, you can call it intuition, whatever, but I feel like someone had to have known that. Someone had to have been close enough to know that no one's going to be looking for the first, 3 days, which is ultimately like, the most important time to either collect evidence or whatever.
Definitely.
Whatever the case may be. But let's focus on who this person or people, because to be honest with you, I feel like it was multiple people, almost like a chain of people.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay. You say chain, and one of my clues yesterday was chain. I
Shut
don't
up.
think you knew that.
Shut up.
I shit you not.
Ah! Okay. So the reason I feel like it's a chain is because I feel like the person that changes his ideology is someone who's close to him. But I don't feel like the person per se that maybe took him off the street was that same person. I don't feel like they're the same people at all. I feel like there's a big age difference. When I try to zone in, I see like a vehicle, I see a blue car. I feel like there's no back seat. Like when I'm looking, I mean, I know I read the description, whatever, the movie and whatever the car looked like, but in my vision, like I can see it just from the front, like they're driving at me. So like there isn't really a box of seats behind them. I more so see something else. So I almost feel like that's a different person. There's a different man driving with him in this instance.
So let's see.
What's
who
the
would
man's
this be?
name? Okay, so wait, I see a comment that says like, what's his name, so they can look up his picture. Are we talking about like Johnny's name, Johnny Gosch's name, or like, I mean, I didn't say any names per se.
Johnny Gosch, Gosch.
Yeah.
Yes, the dad was in his life, but he didn't seem to play a big role in trying to find out what happened to his son after.
All right, guys. So this might take me a minute. I'm going to use like a couple different decks and kind of try to figure out maybe descriptions of what is going on behind the scenes of this, because it definitely seems like I don't think it's one pedophile. I heard the idea of like sex trafficking, and I do think that they're on the right track with this, like 100%, because I do see sexual acts going on, but I don't feel like
I do too.
I don't feel like it's one person. I feel like there's more. It's a system.
Okay, so I just got this. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So this has to do with money and contracts, which makes me think a lot about what you were talking about, because if it is a chain of people, it would make sense that maybe there's a contract out for this boy and that there's money involved in some sense. So that's... When I asked who took Johnny, that's what I got, was the 10 of Pentacles in reverse.
Please show me.
So I hadn't even thought of that. I haven't heard money yet.
All right, I might take a second. I don't know if you want to talk a bit, but I need to take a second to like put some cards out a little bit to
Sure.
To kind of get like my own like description of what's going on behind the scenes, I guess. Okay.
Definitely. Now, I also pulled a couple cards asking, was Johnny's family involved? Because Katie and I both have this feeling about dad. There's some connection about dad. And what I got when I asked if his family was involved was, interestingly enough, we have, if I can find it here, the moon. And the moon talks about secrets, and the moon talks about deception. And the question was specifically, was Johnny's family involved? So there's some secrets in the family.
Oh my gosh, you just said family and I just pulled this card, vows.
See, there's a connection with dad. You're definitely onto something when you
and
say
I pulled
uncle.
this.
Actually, you said uncle, and I keep saying your dad. Look at that. And the child on that card is really what stands out to me, and it's being led, being led by the cups. Yes, that child is being pretty much lured with the dog. Wow.
Like, it definitely feels like maybe, I don't know if this is the father. I don't know if this is the uncle. I don't know if, I definitely feel like there is definitely some family connection. Okay, there's definitely a family connection. Did your head ever get like really hot when you feel like you're on, like when you're right on? Like,
yes, I actually get like it's like my temples, like right in this area. You think it would be the third eye.
You know what's really weird? I keep getting cards that would insinuate like church or prayer or my vows card I just got. So I don't know if that is a connection at all. But I am noticing that as a trend on some of the cards that I'm pulling, that they're kind of pointing to either some type of like, I guess, either some marriage under the church or some connections through like a safe place,
Okay.
or a place that's supposed to be
Like an institution.
I mean,
Like some
I'm feeling more of a place that's supposed to, like, it may not exactly be a church. Like, it may be, you know, you're supposed to trust teachers and you're supposed to trust police officers and you're supposed to trust,
Oh my gosh.
you're
I
supposed to
just got
trust kids,
chills.
you know, like those, you know what I mean? That's the kind of energy is how I'm feeling, is like there's a way of like maybe I'm getting contracts, but I'm feeling like it's through a system that is supposed to show good and show light, or show very, you know what I mean? Show
Right.
really
Now,
good on
as
that.
you're saying this, I'm remembering that the day before Johnny's disappearance, or 2 days before, he was seen under the bleachers at some sort of event, a football game or something, and he was talking to a police officer. And people thought it was interesting that his father wasn't even like interested in what he was talking to the police officer about. And then the very next day, the day before he disappeared, he told his parents that he wanted to be a police officer when he grew up. So that's what comes to my mind when you're mentioning this.
Well,
And then they didn't want to search for him either. Finances. It's weird. Money keeps popping up over here.
it's funny, like when you said that he wants to be a police officer, like I like I got a vision of him being someone that was like a public figure today. Like, I don't know. Like someone, like
I've never
I'm not gonna go out and try to like figure out, but I just, for some reason, like when you said that, I almost feel like that was, maybe it was a promise to him.
Right.
Yeah, Johnny was
See,
12.
like, and I've never channeled somebody and got them, or connected with their energy and saw them at a different age. So when we're trying to connect with this 12-year-old photo of Johnny, we're trying to connect with Johnny, what we're still being shown is Johnny today.
Yes, like an older man. Like I feel like I wish I could like, I wish I had a picture like in my head. I just feel like he's got like salt and pepper like hair, maybe like, maybe almost blondish, maybe white salt pepper, but like his,
Recognition.
yeah.
So whatever you're saying right now about what you've got it.
Yes. And like I feel like I don't know, okay,
Does he have
so
big bushy eyebrows?
I know I just got a vision of him like driving a car, like almost like he was a, I don't know if he's a police officer or not, but the attire would like, okay, he's got the shades on that would maybe, like, I would be biased to say that he was a police officer if I said that. Just, you know, those kind of cop shades, I guess.
Sure.
I see him driving. Like, I'm actually getting California for some reason. Like, I feel like I'm on the West Coast and I feel like I see the ocean. Like, I feel like they're driving in that area.
Okay.
But
Oh my gosh.
I feel
So you say that, and
coming in.
I literally hear, don't worry, I already talked to your parents. They already know that you're coming with me, type deal. Like it's okay. I already talked to your mom and dad. They know you're coming with me, type deal.
Jeez.
So it was a plan, like not random, but like,
let's look at the what. I'm gonna pull some cards. Yeah, see the dog. Oh, the dog card. Yeah. Okay, busty. Okay, I don't have it. Maybe I can pull it again. So the card with the 6 of cups, where the little boy, young, with the dog, and now he's older? Like, Johnny is older now?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So
With this, like,
I don't think Johnny's dead. I don't think that Johnny was. I think that the knife in the back that I first saw might have convinced me in a quick second, but I don't feel that he's. I don't feel that Johnny's dead.
guys,
I
everyone's
wanna.
saying that. Like, that's what people are saying in the comments. Yes. Like, you guys, like, oh. And trust your intuition, okay? Yes.
That's a pretty big swing.
Are you getting...
Johnny's alive.
Holy shit.
So I guess the question now is, why hasn't Johnny come forward?
Violence.
Oh my
abuse.
goodness.
And this just popped out of my deck when I was... And look what's on the bottom of my deck, guys! The card, this was...
Oh my goodness!
This fell out.
That crow looks like it's brainwashing to me. Like he looks like he's confused and like just completely brainwashed.
He looks like Johnny.
He looks like Johnny.
No, I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm not even joking. Like I couldn't find this, guys. This flew out, so I.
Katie, Johnny left his dog. Wretched. I don't even know what kind of dog she was. Like a dachshund. I just heard dachshund, and I don't know. I don't know anything.
If it wasn't hot enough in Florida, I'm sweating my ass off now. Like guys,
right?
This is too much. Okay.
Okay, so that answers that question.
Oh my god.
Now, how big is that in a case, a cold case that has been open for 39 years? His mother still wishes and pleads for his return every single day. And now normally, you know, with no abilities, I would just immediately assume that he had been killed. But it's like, you know, that's mind-blowing to think of a case.
I can't see anything about a death. Like, I'm not, like, I have not seen anything. The only thing that I've seen that feels wandering energy, it feels like wandering in the woods, but he's calling for his mother, but that doesn't, I mean, it wouldn't make sense that he's physically doing that because I feel like he's like a little boy, almost like that is like an energy of like always wanting to go back to his mother or calling to his mother or even wanting to tell his mother something.
When I pulled a tarot card asking, is Johnny alive? I've got the Nine of Pentacles. I'm not sure how well you can see it with my ring light, but in reverse. And this literally talks about a con artist, specifically sex trafficking, scams, exploitation, deceit. And then I also have Seven of Swords, which also is deceit, trickery, and it's escaping detection and getting away with it. So, and this was on the question, is Johnny alive, masquerading as a friend? Right. So did Johnny take over this so much?
Well, we keep seeing
controlling.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So Johnny's mother thinks that he was taken in a pedophile. And she seems that she's done enough investigation that she's on the right track. But unfortunately, I'm getting the sense that Johnny was so brainwashed that he might be the leader of this now. Right.
Let's see. I'm going to draw some cards, I guess. I'm going to see who he is today. Like, I don't know what the cards can tell me about who he is today. So,
yes.
All right. I feel like, okay, this is like, I just saw his initials. Like JG, and I feel like that is telling me that he kept his initials.
Okay, so he changed his name, but he's still
I don't
using
know if he did or not, but I see.
I just heard Jim. Oh my, I just heard Jim.
I feel like there's, yeah, I don't know if he, I just see the initials. So, and,
I'm
like,
writing it down. I
I
just
know
heard
you
Jim
just,
Gooding.
I know you just asked if he was like a leader in there or something like that. And like, I feel
Right.
like he may have been subject to stuff for a long time, but like the energy right now, for some reason, I feel like I can't help but like maybe it's wishful thinking. I don't know, but I feel like he's like there has to be some clarity to where he's taking a break or saying no or
Initiation.
what'd you say? Wait, what?
Initiation.
Like being like today, like in his 50s.
Today in his 50s, he would be, right? Like 52.
All right.
So
I feel like there's definitely okay, I'm definitely getting stuff about traveling.
can I talk
Oh
about the
my
bones
gosh.
real? Oh, go
Okay,
ahead.
just saying no to like doing it in transfer, okay. I hate to like this is so graphic. Like the saying no to the acts of being the one doing it to turning it around the opposite way.
Yes. Yes. Like he was initiated to become, because okay, this is what I'm seeing. When one of the first things that I saw when he first showed me his picture was I actually got a vision of a boy, a young boy, picking up a bone, and like it almost seemed like he was using it as a stick. And at the time, I thought this was another child finding Johnny's bones. But then the other night, when I was listening to his mother talk and I was laying there in a quiet state, I saw more of the vision. And just like we seeing this older man wondering, is this Johnny or is this someone else? I was realizing that the boy I was seeing picking up the bones was Johnny. So like he was brainwashed more than some of these other boys who tried to escape and ended up being killed. But Johnny survived because of his ability to conform.
Okay. Now, I do have I mean, I just pulled 3 cards as of the energy of him today, though, today, and I know you're saying
Okay,
just
okay.
initiation, but all of my cards right now, I have the Wheel in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse, and then I have the 4 of Wands. So, for me, this is like the Wheel in reverse is like failure to adapt to the work environment, if that makes sense. Like there were maybe some external things affecting his relationship or with that job. And for me, like the 4 of Wands is like this, I don't know, sometimes I see it as like a wedding, celebration, things like that. So like I don't know if there was someone on the outside that was piqued his interest, like a intimate or romantic relationship that was causing conflict.
As you're saying this, Southern Belle just asked, do you see Johnny with a family? And I literally just saw a wife and a daughter.
Yes,
With,
like
you're talking about it,
look,
and then she mentioned it.
I get like that he couldn't adapt to this job, that he took a break from it, and then I get like wedding, family, celebration, all these things.
Yes, right when she asked that question, and then I see a wife and a daughter. So, wow. And
I
then
mean,
somebody else, he's more the financial side than the labor. Yes, he is still missing.
this is
But okay,
crazy,
so
guys.
Johnny today is a regular family man. Secrets, family secrets.
I mean,
But does dad know? Does dad know? Because mom doesn't. Does dad know that
okay.
Johnny is still?
Look, I'm just gonna pull some cards for any his I'm gonna pull cards for his mother's involvement and his father's involvement just to make it completely fair.
Okay, that's a great idea.
So we're not.
That is
I'm
a,
going to pull the father's
I am.
cards first.
Where did I put it?
Disappearance of Johnny Gosch. What is your father, John Gosch? I got justice in reverse for his father. Some type of legal issue, something that wasn't fair, something that was out of his control. It's definitely a big card. Number 11.
Okay. Okay, so this is what just came to my mind. So Johnny's mom thought that 20 years later, at 2 o'clock in the morning, that Johnny actually came and knocked on her door and came back to visit her. And he was with another man and he looked intimidated or scared to talk. Now, what this makes me think of is that the father, Johnny's dad, publicly says that he doesn't even really believe his wife really saw him. So
Really?
so he's like going against, mm, just that bothers me for some reason. I really feel something about dad. Like,
So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the cards here as far as like the energy of the mother. I have the Page of Cups, so I really feel there's innocence to her in
yeah,
this. Like, and the Page of Cups just maybe she's. I feel like there's got to be some cognitive dissonance. Like, she might have a theory about what really happened, but I feel like she's daydreaming about stuff. But do you have something on the mother right now?
as I pulled a mother card as you're talking, specifically to draw from that energy, and I got coming apart. I've had this enchanted map oracle deck for months, and I've never pulled this card, not once. So
Yeah.
and when I hear
Mother
your Page
does
of
know
Cups, I
who's
feel
coming.
like it's an
Yeah.
emotional break there.
And then this is what I pulled for the father's energy towards him going missing is justice in reverse. So I feel like there was some type of legal or money or, again, a contract or something. Didn't you pull
Contract.
contract before? There's got to be some tie. There has to be some tie to the father side of this. And
And
I mean,
you said at the beginning, it's not like it's so. What if I'm seeing those phone calls that Dad's house was getting, like these hang up phone calls for like a week before Johnny went missing, and then Dad answered the phone the morning of and was like, yep, okay. And then the mom was like, who is that? And he was like, oh, it was that prank call again. I literally see Dad talking to the sheriff. I keep hearing sheriff. And I feel like there was a contract, there's money involved with literally almost like selling his own son is how I feel like.
yeah, I feel like when we say contracts and money and a kid goes missing and sex ring, this is just, no wonder, no wonder the police were not any help.
There was so much not help that 2 weeks after his disappearance, the mother got the community together to go search a state park, and the sheriff came out with a bullhorn and said, everybody go home. He's not an abductee, he's a runaway, and made everybody leave and would not allow them to even search.
That's crazy. All right, guys. I want to see if you guys still watching, anyone have did we miss anything this far? Is there a question that we should ask? Maybe the cards that we've missed? Maybe,
yeah, what do you guys think about these clues? Help us put them together.
I did read something about 2 years later, another paper boy, the same freaking route, the same area, same thing happened. His name was Eugene Wade Martin. I wrote his name down. It said 2 years later. And then the police officers said they weren't related because usually serial killers don't hit in the same spot 2 years apart, was literally the word for word. Okay. We have, will he ever be found? Any locations now? Are the mom and dad still married? I don't know
Will he
that.
ever be found? That's a good one.
Okay, I'm gonna focus on location. Okay, I don't know
Sure.
if the mom and dad are still married.
I see mountains. I just saw some mountains.
Okay, I'm going, and I saw grapes.
The grapes of
I
wrath.
feel like he has a lot of money. I feel like he has a lot of money.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. And maybe that's why he could take a break and go back into his family. Maybe he runs it from home. Maybe he doesn't have to really
I don't
go
know.
anywhere to do anything. Ooh, middle world.
Okay, so this is what I'm being told. All right. Haha. Exactly. He has, look at this. Okay. I pulled Golden Palace and I got an image of him having 3 homes, one in California, one in Texas, one in Florida. And would that not make sense for any borders?
That would make perfect sense.
As I pulled this Palace card. Maybe he does own a vineyard.
I feel like he has more than one other identity.
I feel wealth, but I feel like it's a setup wealth.
What deck do I want to use?
Every time I focus in on one location, I feel like I see him being taken from one spot, but I feel like I'm getting arrows to that he has a large home in California, in Texas, Florida, but I feel like there's a family that's in California. And they may not go.
Oh my gosh, I heard mountain a few minutes ago, and then I pull mountain. So one of these homes is somewhere in the mountains.
I mean, California have mountains, Rocky Mountains over there. It's not Florida. There are no mountains here.
No, there's no mountains in Florida. Okay, so let's see what else.
Well,
maybe he owns a vineyard.
Okay, so someone just said, yeah, like maybe he was lied to.
Is Johnny's.
Yeah, no mountains in Florida.
I'm sorry, Katie, go ahead.
No, I'm just reading some of these comments. Okay, let's see. Does he want to be found? I like that. Let's see what he.
That's a good one.
What are his intentions on being found? That's what I want to look. I'm gonna use my tarot right now for that. Okay. All right. I feel like I need to call him JG. Like I feel like every time I say Johnny Gosch, like I just see the initials J.G. I got I got the moon in reverse, but I also got a fuck no. Excuse my language. When I said, "Do you want to be found?"
Into the unknown. Yep.
They want to know.
I really like this comment here. Is Johnny's wife also a missing kid? For some reason, that just really jumped out at me. That is very, very interesting.
Can you ask your pendulum that?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll draw a card. It's Johnny Gosch's current wife. Show me her history.
Does Johnny Gosch's wife know about his secrets? Does Johnny Gosch's wife know that he was abducted?
This is what I'm going to tell you. I feel like she's a survivor of something. I feel like she had to overcome she had to have a lot of courage to overcome something. Um, in that way, I feel like she's very, very quiet. Like, very, I guess, easily manipulated as well. But I feel like I don't know. I mean, I feel like she has
I
a lot of
got that
power,
she's right.
and I don't know how.
I don't think that she was a missing child herself per se, but I do see she does know Johnny's story. She knows about his abduction as a child, but when I ask Spirit if she's aware of the things that he's doing behind the scenes, I get like she's aware, but she tries to not pay too much attention to it. Like she knows, but she doesn't really involve herself in it. Yeah, I just got support in reverse.
Excuse me. Right? Almost like, I mean, I'm staring at, I have the Ten of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands, and the Moon in reverse, in that order, as far as her energy goes. So, to a degree, I feel like she acts like the Queen of Wands. But there's a lot of deception, fear, trickery. And I feel like she is not self-sufficient in that sense. I feel like she is, controlled behind the scenes.
Right.
In that way.
Right. Like she knows more than she should. And it's the money. It's the money that's keeping her, money's really big in this. And what's crazy is that we've been channeling John's energy all week and focused on this case all week. And the only thing that's really different and new to me right now is the money, the financial aspect of it. I had it really, and now it's just like coming in very full force.
Yeah. Oh boy. All right.
So,
I mean, I'm almost like at the point where like, how did we get this case as our very first case?
I
thought,
know.
like, I was ready to pinpoint a place, a suspect. Like, there's not one person. So you think, okay? So Busty's saying she feels like one of the people who originally took Johnny, his child, would be married to him now, or that would have been his daughter. Am I saying that right? I'm not. Okay. Someone also said, what kind of vehicle does he drive now?
Just saw something red. What'd you see as soon as you heard that?
I felt like he was driven.
No, now. She means now.
Yeah, I feel like.
What do you see him? Oh,
I felt like he was driven. Like that's all I saw was him get into the back of a car. That's all I was able to see.
So who is Johnny now? He is a badass motherfucker. The Emperor in reverse. He is not he's not
he's not that little.
Unfortunately,
I would say he has a driver. I feel like it. I mean, you have 3 houses.
what if he watches this? Because we've been hashtagging him everywhere.
Hey,
and he watches this and he's like, oh, they found me.
It's all right.
That would be incredible.
It's all right. Look, we keep our cool. You stay where you are. I'll stay where I am.
Right.
We're good. You stay where you are, sir. All right.
Johnny, yes, Papa.
I'm not gonna lie. I honestly wasn't ready to come on and get to a place where we feel like this person is still alive and not a good person.
I honestly straight off assumed that a cold case would mean that they were dead. I mean, that's my ego talking. That I just assume right if I'm not putting any abilities or anything into it, I would be like, oh yeah, long gone,
Okay.
But
So can I just say something? I just read a comment that said maybe he's a congressman, and when you said that, I felt like flash photography. So I don't know if
okay.
that is like celebrity or if this is a person who is taking pictures like pretending to be paparazzi or something like that.
What is flash photography? Just tell me specifically what that is.
Just
Memory. I don't know what it is, and I get the memory. What do you mean by flash photography?
like with a camera taking pictures like
When
paparazzi.
you say that, I think that I saw when I first saw Johnny's photo. So that's what flash photography and the whole child pornography thing, it just really goes hand in hand.
See, I wasn't even
That's what it
thinking about
sparks. What if he's Brad Pitt?
what if it's Brad Pitt. Did someone say that? No, we said JG. Now,
Right? He's JG.
uh, um,
Focus, Sabrina. Focus.
I know I'm trying to be
Breathe.
lighthearted because I've just kind of come to the fact that this is a child who had been brainwashed and is now probably leading some underground something that, I've been having dreams of children crying and screaming and kids underground like for the past year. So to sit here with you and have our very first, like, this is our pilot. This is our very first case that
Yep.
we take on, and it is leading to more missing kids. It is like what is the irony of this case starting
Right.
such a big program of now we're going to focus on missing children, but yet he's also continuing this process for them.
So one of the missing children in the future, their abductor could be JG.
Right. In that sense.
Do we want to tell everybody what we are going to do next week for our crime show? What we're going to cover next week, since we're getting down to the...
Yes, we're down to the wire. You guys still with us, aren't you? Thank you so much for being here, guys. Definitely. All right, so what are we gonna do? What are we doing next week? Lay it on us.
The Zodiac Killer.
Yes, we are going to dive into some of the cases. I don't know what we're going to do first, but we might have to do a couple weeks of this, and maybe we might even bring multiple people in if we feel the connection, because I mean, I can't remember too much right now, but I do remember like this happened mostly on the West Coast and kind of in a similar area per se.
Right. I don't remember much about it, and last night I really wanted to look it up and watch a video about it, but I'm like, no, I want to start off unbiased.
Yeah, we got to start off unbiased. That's how we roll here. Okay. Yes. That's like the most authentic visions and conversations.
Yep, you got to know nothing.
Okay. So I guess I just want to say in closing for tonight, because we're going to do this every Saturday night, same time. You guys be here every Saturday night, and we'll keep bringing you our psychic investigation on these cold cases. And in the meantime, if you would like readings from either one of us, the link to get a reading from either one of us is always in our bios on TikTok and on Instagram. All right?
Real quick, the universe is sending you all so much love right now. So I love that so much. And I'm so excited to be here. I love doing this with Katie. I've always had a passion for true crime, and it's pretty insane to be able to take your natural born abilities and work on solving cases in ways that nobody else can, and then doing it as a team. That's very powerful. So
it's wide open.
Look at that again, wide open.
Guys, this is just the beginning. All right, one day Sabrina and I will be on a podcast on TV show. We'll be. We're saying it now.
This is the beginning.
We almost had a breakthrough. What do you mean we almost had a breakthrough? I think we have a breakthrough. Pretty big. This is
honestly, I heard Jim Gooding when you said JG, and I'm gonna go look on Facebook, but I don't know if I want to find this man.
I don't think this person.
I don't know if I want to call him out or something. Be like, I know you be Johnny Gosch. Gosh.
Oh God, I don't think he wants to be found. Like, I know you're saying we can find him. Like, I don't think. Like, if we find him, I think it's going to be an arrest. I don't think it's going to be like, hi.
It's going to be putting down a ring.
Yeah, like, this is big. We're moving on. This is not our territory anymore.
Yeah, I wonder if Johnny's dad had any contact with him since he was abducted. I feel like he has. I can see a phone call with an adult Johnny talking to his father. So for the person that asked that question, just for the last minute, I figured I'd go through and see. And if you missed the live, guys, as much as we love to have you here to interact and watch us live, you can also, these are going to be uploaded to our YouTube channel. So if you missed the live, you can definitely go ahead and watch it once we upload it there.
Yes. It's called Cold Case Psychic Investigators.
Yeah.
All right. So, there's one more. Okay. So I remember, like we just said, I don't know if we want to find him. Like, maybe we do want to find him. Maybe we need to find him. Maybe this is in our
future. That's why we're here.
In our lifetime. Maybe this will be the last case we solve in our lifetime before we become little old medicine women in our little shacks on the
That would be incredible.
I know, right? I'd be like, oh my gosh.
If my kids were a little bit older, I would.
We solved Johnny's case. We're retiring. We're done.
Right.
All right. Thank you so much for being here, guys. And if you want to watch this replay, head to YouTube. Look us up. It is Cold Case Psychic Investigators. Thank you for being here, Bree.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we got to figure out a better way.
See you next Saturday.
Yes, next Saturday, guys. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.